Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my live. How is everyone doing tonight? What the heck is this? Um, my name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a business coach, and I help women create profitable businesses that they love and grow using social media. I have been in business since 2018. I started teaching women how to coupon and budget when I started off. And then eventually, whoops, something in my nose. Eventually, I started teaching my clients how to make money. I started teaching my clients how to start side hustles and how to grow their business and actually how to make more money because nothing bad happens when women make more money. So I started doing that in 2020. And in 2023, I decided to go full time as a business coach, helping women grow their businesses and specifically using social media to grow their business. I've made multiple six figures online, pretty close to 400,000. I need to do my calculations, but pretty close to 400,000 since 2019 selling and teaching classes online. That's what I have done. And I've done all of that from social media. So, regardless of what I was teaching, I'd used social media to build my audience and make sales. Hey, Toy. Thank you so much for joining. So, as a result, I am now a business coach and I help women grow their businesses using social media. And for today's live, I want to talk about the thing that we all love to hate, which is consistency. I want to talk about being consistent on social media. So let me know where you are watching from, what city, what state, what country you're watching from, and what social media platform do you struggle to be consistent on? And I'm speaking specifically to my business owners. I'm speaking specifically to business owners who are using social media for their business or they desire to use social media for their business and they're just not consistent. I don't know what is wrong with my face, okay? I was eating a donut and I don't know if that's donut. I don't know what is on my face, but it's really bothering me. Anywho, where are you watching from? And what social media platform are you looking to be consistent on for your business? I am on multiple social media platforms. I can tell you that right now. Um, I have two YouTube channels, I have TikTok, I have Instagram, and I have a Facebook business page. But when I started this business, I had one social media platform, and that was my original YouTube channel. That was the one platform that I focused on, and it was easy for me to be consistent over there simply because I had one platform to focus on. Okay, you're in Jackson, Mississippi, and Instagram. Yes, I love Instagram for business owners. But for me personally, I have decided that YouTube is my main platform. So when it comes to consistency, I am only focused on being consistent on one platform. So a tip before we even get to another tip is choose one platform. If you are new to business and you haven't built an audience on one platform already, and you're trying to post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you are overwhelming yourself. As someone who's a seasoned business owner, I have been creating content since 2018. I'm telling you, it is too much to try to post for every platform. I am literally going back to the basics and I am focusing 100% on YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean I'm never going to post on Instagram or TikTok. What that means is any content that I create, I am creating for YouTube first. If I repurpose it or reuse it for Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, great. But I'm not stressing myself out about posting on every platform. Let me know if that makes sense. So, picking one platform, because some people feel like, I'm in a room where the lights turn off if you don't move. But some people feel like they have to be everywhere all the time. When in actuality, niching down is going to help you. Most business owners, most influencers, most creators focus on building an audience on one platform. Once that audience is built, then they move to another platform, right? You think Jackiana, she grew on YouTube and now she's on TikTok and Instagram. And yes, she's built an audience over there, but her hard work over 10 years of dedication was on YouTube. Hey, introverted mother, thank you so much for joining. So pick one platform. And now that Jackie has an audience, she's made candles, she's made fragrances, but she built her audience on one platform first and then she diversified. So, as a business owner, your goal is to make sales. You will distract yourself from making sales by trying to make content on every single platform. That is not going to benefit you. So when you're thinking about being consistent, in your first 1 to 2 years of business, you should consistently be on one platform and not trying to post on every platform under the sun. If you're trying to post on every platform and you feel inconsistent, I'm telling you that's the reason why. You are trying to do too much. As someone who's posted weekly on social media for 5+ years, okay? One platform is where it's at. This year, the rest of this year, from May on, I'm posting YouTube videos, I'm posting YouTube shorts, and I'm going live. That's my strategy. If I take those YouTube shorts and I put them on Instagram or TikTok, great. If I take a YouTube video, edit it up, and put it on TikTok, awesome. But I'm not wrecking my brain creating content for Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. I'm only being consistent with YouTube. That's where I plan to be. So, my first tip for you as a business owner is pick your platform that you want to be consistent on. It is okay to drop the ball on the other platforms. The only thing that I will consistently do is I'm going live on every platform. So, like right now, I have two phones in front of me. I'm live on both my YouTube channels and my Facebook page because this message is valid across all platforms. It doesn't cost me anything extra to, be live on every platform, but I am not stressing about posting content on every platform. You will content yourself to death and not make a sale. You will post yourself to death and not make a sale because your energy is all over the place. Pick one platform, okay? One platform. My next tip for you is to decide what consistency looks like for you. Now, you will hear these gurus saying you need to post every day, you need to be doing this every day, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing this. For some people, it is physically impossible to show up every day. Now, I'm going to share with you some things that you can do that will allow you to have content up every single day, but you may not physically have time to sit down every day, record, edit, upload a video, pictures, whatever. You may not have the opportunity to do that. So I want you from the beginning to choose your consistency. What do you want your posting schedule to look like? And what do you want your live schedule to look like? So for me, my posting schedule for my YouTube channel is 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. That is my level of consistency for posting my long form content. Starting in June, I'm going to be posting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm going to be doing a short every single day, a YouTube short. Okay. That's going to be my level of consistency on my one platform, YouTube. Now, when I have time, I will take those shorts, post them as TikToks and Instagram Reels. Hold on 1 second. Kinsley's calling me. Hi, Kinsley.
Hi, Mom.
I'm literally doing a live right now. It's okay.
Okay.
Call me back in like an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be up. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, my kid called me and I needed to answer because I haven't talked to her today. Um, let's see if my TikTok is back. Hold on. Okay, TikTok is back. Okay, sorry, y'all. My kid called me and I haven't spoke to her today, so I needed to talk to her. Okay, so you decide what your level of consistency is. Now, if you are on Instagram or TikTok, daily benefits you in the sense of like you are going to be building your audience, you're going to be connecting, and that gives you more opportunity to sell. But if you know that every day is not what's for you and you can only post 3 or 4 times a week, then you post 3 or 4 times a week. Do not let someone else tell you how much you should be showing up because that may not be feasible for you. And now you're stressing yourself out, feeling like you missed something, or stressing yourself out, overworking yourself, trying to post every single day. You get to decide as the business owner how often can you show up. So for me, my live schedule is also going to be about 4 times a week because I desire to go live every day if I can. But I know realistically, every day does not always work for me for every week. So my goal is 4 times a week to go live. Okay. So that's my level of consistency. 3 long form YouTube videos starting in June, a short every single day, and then go live 4 times a week. I decided that. No one told me that. The only other thing I will say is TikTok and Instagram 3 to 4 times a week is a good cadence to have. Anything less than that, you have to think about the know, like, and trust factor that you're building with your audience. We are business owners. Our goal is to sell. Okay. So you want to be showing up in front of your audience as often as possible, as often as you can allow. So TikTok and Instagram and even Facebook, 3 to 4 times a week is great. If you can do Monday through Friday, that's even better, but don't stress yourself out. I will say, however, for YouTube, when you're doing long form YouTube content, a minimum of one video a week that's somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes is what you would want to do in order to stay top of mind for your audience. So that's 4 videos a month when it comes to YouTube. And this is just from what I've seen. Now, for me, at the rate that I want to grow, I need to post a little bit more. In the beginning of my first YouTube channel, I posted like every day for a year, which is absolutely crazy. But I grew a lot faster. I grew very fast and I enjoyed it, right? I just want to move so the lights don't turn off again. So you decide your level of consistency. And we're going to talk about that. Another tip that goes along with that in a second. But my next tip for you is to create a plan. You cannot on a whim just wake up and be like, what am I going to post? Put a number 1 in the chat if you have trouble figuring out what you are actually going to post on social media, what you're actually going to say, how you're actually going to sell, what types of content you actually need to put out. Put a number 1 in the chat if you literally struggle with, I don't know what content to put out. I don't know what I should be saying. I don't know how often I should be saying it. I don't know how I build my audience. I don't know what to post. Everyone says post, 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 but I don't know what to post. Everyone says market, market, market. I don't know what to market. Everyone says advertise, and I don't know what to say. Put a number 1 in the chat if you feel like that, because it is essential and crucial for you to have a plan for what you are going to post and what you are actually selling. So I have a platform that's called Airtable, and I sit down and I plan out all of my YouTube videos. I sit down and I plan out all of my live topics. I sit down and I'm planning out all of my shorts that I want to record and have posted. So if you're thinking, how do I figure this out? The first thing I figure out is, what am I selling for the month? Because I create my content by the month. Okay. So every month I need about 12 YouTube videos. I'm going to need 30 shorts, and I'm going to need 4, 8, 12, 16 live topics. I am going to get all of that content from my 12 YouTube video topics. So my 12 YouTube video topics are going to give me my shorts, and it's going to give me my live topics, because I'm only coming up with 12 fresh ideas for YouTube. That's 3 a week. And from those 12 ideas, I'm going to create 30 shorts, and I'm going to have 16 live topics. Okay. I create my plan behind the scenes. I am never waking up on a Friday and saying, what's my live going to be about today? I already have topics. Now, if I want to move them around based on like questions I've been getting or comments I've been getting or things that I feel like my audience needs help with, or if my client's been asking me a lot of questions, I'm like, I'm going to discuss this. I move them around, but I'm never at a loss for topics, because I've already sat down and spent hours figuring out my content. Took me like 2.5 hours to figure out all of my content ideas for the rest of May, June, and July. And I'm about to do the rest of August too, because I literally want all my content ideas done for the summer. Create a plan. Now, you're probably thinking, one more step, Crystal, where did you get these ideas from? When I think about what types of content I'm posting, I number 1 think about, what questions do people ask all the time? What do people need to know before they work with me? The what and the why behind my offer, the what and why behind how I help women, right? So if I'm a business coach and I help you grow your business using social media, I like to talk about social media topics. I like to talk about sales topics, and I like to talk about specific social media actions that you take on each specific platform. Okay? So that is what I talk about when it comes to my topics. But a lot of it comes from questions. A lot of it comes from me looking at my YouTube channel analytics to see what people on my channel, my subscribers, are searching for. And I will make content around that. Again, their questions that they're asking. And I come up with all of my content topics. And then I outline my videos from there. Okay. So you have to have a plan. If you are waking up and winging it, that's why it's hard for you to be consistent, because you do not have a plan. Winging it is not going to get you the money that you want to make. It may for a little bit. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here winging it, making money, but it's not going to be on a consistent basis, and it cannot be your strategy long term. You have to map out your plan of what you're posting and knowing what you're selling. My third tip for you: set your hours for when you are going to actively be on social media and when you're working behind the scenes. So for me right now, this is actively on social media. When I go live, when I check my DMs, when I respond to comments, what hours are you giving yourself to be on social media? Again, you cannot wing it. Like, I sit down and I have a tentative monthly schedule. And then every week I decide what days I'm going live, what times I'm going live, and which of my topics I'm covering for that week. You have to treat social media as if it is a part of your business. The endless scrolling of 2 to 3 hours a day is not going to be serving you in your business. So you get to sit down with yourself and decide, how often am I going to be on social media and what does that look like? I do give myself about an hour a day of mindless scrolling. Here lately, I have been going over, if I'm being honest. So I'm reining myself back in of like, I don't necessarily need that whole hour either. And scrolling aimlessly is not serving me when my goal for being on social media is to build my audience and sell my offers. As a business owner, your goal is to sell. Social media is my marketing platform. This is how I build my audience and sell my offers. So scrolling does not serve me. It does not serve me. Scrolling for hours and hours does not serve me. So I encourage you, the times that I'm very strict, where I'm like, okay, I have 1 hour a day to go live, I have 1 hour a day to scroll, and I have 1 hour to create. When I say create content, I mean upload and edit my content, because I've recorded everything already. So now it's like, okay, I'm on TikTok because I'm scheduling some drafts. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube primarily because I'm scheduling videos, putting in thumbnails, putting description boxes on. So when I look at my screen time on my phone, it will say that I was on Instagram for 2 hours, but I was editing videos. Maybe I was doing stories, right? You decide how much time you want to be on social media. You decide it. No one else decides it but you. But if you want to be consistent, you have to treat your social media like a business. You have to treat it like it's a means to an end. You can't just be out here willy-nilly, or you will not be consistent. Okay? I can tell you that right now. I realized that I've made the most sales in my business and I've grown my audience when I was specific with my time. When I was like, okay, I do my stories. Okay, I go live. Okay, on these days, I'm editing and uploading my content. Most times I'll edit on one day and then schedule and upload on another day. But that's what I like to do, which brings me to my next couple of tips that are going to run together. Batch your content in your tasks. Batch your content. And I think I have another video coming out about like how to batch. I think I've done a video on it, but I'll do a live about like how to batch your content. Batching means you do like things together. So for example, I sat down and I spent 2 hours coming up with video topics for the next 2 months. That's one task that I batched. Next, I'm going to spend probably 3 to 5 hours outlining all of those videos. So I had like 40 something video topics, I think. My notebook's under here where I wrote it out. Had like 40 something topics. Okay. I spent time organizing Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, the days that I post my YouTube videos, when I'm posting each one of those. My next task is to spend 3 to 5 hours outlining. So the video that's going to post on June 1st, I'm going to outline it and I'll do all that. Once all of my videos are outlined, I'm going to pick, it's probably going to take me about 5 days because I can record 3 videos an hour. And I don't like to do more than 9 YouTube videos in a day because then I get a little crazy. Okay. So I'm going to probably take 5 days, 3 hours each to record all of my content, but all of my content for June, July, and August will be recorded. So over 5 days, each day, I'm going to record 9 long form YouTube videos and somewhere around like 18 shorts. Because from each of my 9 YouTube videos, I'm going to make 2 shorts from it. Okay. Make sense? So, Denasia, I will answer your question in just a second. So, I batch it out. I'm not sitting here deciding on a video, recording it, editing, and uploading it on one day. No, I decide the topics, I outline the topics. Then I sit on one day or multiple days and I record. Once my recording days are done, then I decide, okay, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, I edit 3 videos at a time, right? So every Tuesday, edit 3 videos. Every Thursday, edit 3 videos. Every Sunday, edit 3 videos. And when I say videos, I'm talking about my long form YouTube videos, okay? Not my shorts. So I'm gonna edit those videos. And then on a separate day, I'm going to upload them. Once my graphic designer has the thumbnails done, I'm going to upload my videos to YouTube and schedule them out. I'm going to do the same thing with my shorts on that same Tuesday at a different time. It's like, okay, I need to do about 6 shorts at a time, right? Because that's almost a week. So I did my 3 YouTube videos. I did something else. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my 6 shorts. And I'm going to batch those things because I don't like to. In the old days, I would record, edit, upload all in one day, and it was exhausting. Batching helps me so much because then all my content will be recorded. And then all I have to do is just edit my content and schedule it out. Every single platform has a scheduler. So you can literally schedule out your content. So you will still be consistent, okay? But you are not physically logging into your platform every day and posting a video, okay? Denasia says, do you think reselling done for you digital products is a scam? Denasia, are you still here? Put a yes in the comments if you're still here. Okay. So I think that done for you digital products can be scammy if you are not buying something that's a reputable digital product. Personally, from the way that I run my business and the clients that I helped, it is much better for you to sell a product that you can verify. Because if it's a digital product that someone made and it was, copied from someone else, that's a scam because it's ripped off from someone else. Or if it's a digital product that claims that it's going to help you, make $10,000 and there's no sales information in it, that could be a scam. So if you're reselling something that's not reputable, then it could potentially turn off that way. Personally, I wouldn't sell somebody else's digital product. Make your own or sell something else. Because when it comes to selling, you really want to focus on the transformation of the offer. So if you're selling me an ebook, how is this ebook going to help me? What results can I expect to get? Have you gone through this digital product? Have you used it? If so, how does it work for you? So for me, I don't like to sell anybody else's stuff that I don't know is not reputable. I think that trying to do the master resale rights and selling everybody else's products and courses, it may not go over well because it's just not your stuff. And can you authentically speak to it? But again, this is personal. This is personal. I bought a lot of done for you course full of planners and journals and things like that. Okay. Now, the other thing that I would have to say as a business owner, I believe that you should sell things and run a business based on something that you like or you enjoy. It's not illegal. You can look it up in your state. If you bought somebody else's stuff and it's available for resale, it's not illegal. But it's just, is this something that actually works? Is it something that's actually going to help someone? That's all. And just making sure that you have the rights to actually resell it. But again, if it works for you, work it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I would be selling my own things. I wouldn't be selling somebody else's digital stuff unless it's something that's reputable and I'm getting affiliate income for it. I would prefer to sell my own things. That's all. Yeah. And the other thing is that you really have to go through everything. So if you are going to embark on this journey, um, I would say make sure you go through every single digital product that they sell to make sure it actually works and it's actually something and it works the way they say it should. I worked with a client who bought the master resale rights and um it really wasn't selling the way that she wanted to sell it for her. But I'm like, you have to sell it. Just because there's 100 classes in there, I'm not going to buy it. Just because there's 100 planners in there, me as the consumer, I'm not going to buy it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna need to bring some income. Okay, but there's so many things that you could do to bring in some income versus selling something else. But again, if that's what you bought and that's what you want to do, now the question should be, how can I sell this? How can I make a return on my investment? And how can I make the extra money that I want to make? Right? So if you bought it and you believe in it, then now your question should be, how can I actually sell it? How am I going to market it? How am I going to get in front of my ideal client and sell this digital product? That should be, your next question and your next focus. And if you figure out that you decide that it's not what you want to do, I would say think about what you actually want to do. What do you actually enjoy? What do you actually like to do? Because literally, you can make money doing almost anything. And if you're just looking to bring in an extra $500 to $1,000, you could do so many things, so many different things. A lot of times people market these. It's just an Ibotta hoodie. It's Ibotta, the rebate app. I'm a couponer, and I was an ambassador for Ibotta, so they sent me hoodies and a bunch of other stuff. I have a little speaker. They sent me a bunch of swag from Ibotta. But anywho, now I forgot my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Talking about this damn Ibotta hoodie. I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it. Okay. So anywho, the last thing I talked about, my topics was batch your content and batch your task. So you can get more done. And then you can also schedule out your content so that way you are consistent. And then my last tip for you is one that has worked so well for me when it comes to content is weekly tasks versus daily tasks. If you're running your business and you have a 9 to 5, right? And you don't have unlimited time, you don't have your whole day to figure out what you're doing. I have found, even as someone who has all the time and I make my own schedule, weekly to do lists have worked so much better for me. So, what a weekly to do list looks like, I put all of my tasks that I want to complete for the week in a list. I try not to put more than 10 to 15 tasks on the list. And the task will be schedule the YouTube videos for the week, edit 6 YouTube videos this week, write 3 sales emails. Those will be my tasks, right? So I've already decided what hours I'm working for the week. So when I sit down to work, I have some things that I do every day, like check my email, check in with my clients. But outside of my everyday things that I do, I pull a task from there and I do it. So if one of my tasks is to edit my 3 YouTube videos for the week, usually I edit 3 at a time anyway. So if my task is to edit 3 YouTube videos and I put those in 3 batches, like edit 3, edit 3, edit 3, because I usually do it over 3 days. Then the beginning of the week, as much as I dread it, I'm like, fine, let's edit the YouTube videos first because that's the hardest. I have 4 hours right now to work. It usually takes me, if the video is 10 minutes, it takes me 20 minutes to edit. So I'm like, cool, I can do all 3 of these in about an hour. So I'll pull that task off my list and I'll edit. So that's one task down, and I've only spent 1 hour of my day. Maybe I spend 30 minutes doing my everyday task, and then I go back to my task list. And if the next thing was to schedule my videos for the week, I will go for the 3 that I just edited and I will upload them into YouTube and I will put in the thumbnails, I'll put in the descriptions, and then I'll literally schedule them. Does that make sense? So, like, a weekly to do list allows me to grab what I want to do within the hours that I have. So, let's just say I have a busy personal day with family. Yes, I do mentoring. Are you looking for one-on-one? Because I do have that. So if you are interested in working with me, go to my profile and send me a message. And just say, hey, I want help grow my business. And then we can set up a sales call. There's also a sales call link on my website, but I would say hold off on booking a sales call because I'm actually about to travel again. But send me a DM that says I'm ready to grow my business. You can send it here on TikTok, or my username is the same on Instagram, Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer. Say I'm ready to grow my business, and then we can schedule you in for a sales call and we can talk about what it would look like to work together. So I have one-on-one right now, My one-on-one is $500 a month. And I do have a group coaching program that ranges around a 199 a month. If you do a shorter thing, it might be a little less than that. But my group coaching with everyone is around 149 to 199 a month. So that is the prices right now. And the group coaching is 6 months. So I think it might be on sale right now for like 165 a month. For the group coaching. And then the one-on-one is $500 a month and it's a 6 month commitment. Okay. But weekly to-do lists have helped me. So if I have a busy personal day, so let's say I have a crazy busy personal day and I only have 1 hour to work, I'll do my everyday tasks, check on my clients, and then I'll just grab one task that will, take me an hour, which might be write 2 emails. And then I'll write the emails and it's like, whoop, I don't have any other time to work today. So I don't feel the guilt of like, oh, I had 5 things on my to-do list and I got none done. If I have a 10 task to-do list for the week and I only do one task today, but I did 3 or 4 tasks the day before and I can do 3 tasks tomorrow, I never feel that guilt and I never have a massively long to-do list because my to-do list is weekly. And this works really great for content. Just like how I talked about batching out your content, just like I talked about batching out your content, having a weekly to-do list will help you with that batching as well. So, those are my tips for staying consistent on social media for your business. What questions do we have? The other thing I would say, Denasia, is I am hosting a live boot camp. So I will be having a live boot camp. It's supposed to happen next week, but I think I need to move the dates because I'm going to be traveling. But basically, the live boot camp is where I teach you how to go live on social media to sell your offers. So day one is all about getting your game plan together. Day two is all about getting your content of what you actually are going to say on the live. And then day three is all about selling your ass off and selling your products or your service. So it's 3 days. It comes with a workbook and it also comes with 30 days of replays. And that's only $99. So that live boot camp will be happening. It probably won't happen next week. It'll probably happen in early June. So I'll have the updated dates by tomorrow. So still, if you send me a DM and let me know that you want to work together, then I can send you over what classes and what I have available at the current moment. Okay. So now I'm going to open up the floor for questions. What questions? Hey, Valerie. What questions do we have about being consistent on social media? What are your questions? So I'll go through the tips that I shared again, but don't be shy. Drop your questions in the chat about staying consistent on social media. So my first tip is decide on your consistency. You get to decide how often you show up. Don't let anyone else pressure you or force you into feeling like you have to post 3 times a day because that is absolutely insane for some people. You may not have the time or the availability for that. Second tip is to create a plan. Map out what you want to post and know what you want to sell. Because if you don't know what you're selling, you won't be able to kind of tailor your post to that. Third, set your hours that you want to show up on social media so you are not scrolling aimlessly. Then I talked about batching your content. So recording, editing, and uploading all together as a chunk. And then weekly to-do list versus daily to-do list. Put all of your to-dos in a weekly list. And then as your availability for each day to work on your content and on your social media, pull it. Pull it and do it in little batches. How can we be more visible on IG? What do you mean by be more visible? Because showing up is how you become visible. But I think having a clear content strategy, so happy you're back. You're so cute. Having you see where I am, right? I'm back, but do you see where I am? But I'm actually about to go home on Monday. More clicks. So you're specific looking about more sales. Okay. So, one thing that I would suggest for you, for the organizations that you can do and the things that you can say, sell, I would say going live for you is going to help drive more clicks because we have to think about what people want. People want to buy. People are shopping every single day. People are buying stuff literally every single day. So I think you've got to talk about why they should buy yours and what stands your clothing accessories from everyone else. So I literally think that you should think more QVC. So for AKA over on Facebook, right? And for your other organizations that you do sell, you literally would just get on live and show them what this is. Bracelet, color, this is the price, this is how many I have in stock, and like talk about it from like, okay, it's good quality, it feels like this, it's true to size, and literally sell it. Those do better than just a stagnant post of like, buy this t-shirt. So I think that and more videos where you're actually talking about your products, because the stagnant posts are great, but we are not Amazon and Walmart. So people are not going to KristenMaximizer.com unless I send them there. So posting a picture of like, go sign up for my live bootcamp is not going to get me the clicks that I want. Posting the lip gloss or the t-shirt or the earrings or the bracelet is not going to get me the clicks that I want. But I think if you make more video content and post it on your respective platforms and you talk about it, that will be good. While you sit and package stuff, talk about what you have available to sell. So I think utilizing live and video is what going to have you. Yes, your hair, do your good wig on, whatever works for you, right? So live is how I've been able to make most of my money online. And that's why I'm having the 3-day live boot camp to teach you all my tips, tricks, and strategies for how I sell on live. It's all about giving the customer, the client, what they want. They want to look cute at the events, right? They want to have the good accessories. They want to have it easily accessible. So you want to talk about why your items are better. Why you got to talk about my wig. Half the people on here got wigs on, girl. Get your good wig done. Someone said, light skin kid, I'm trying to keep up posting 3 times a week. Okay. So, light skin kid, are you still here? Do you batch and schedule your content? That's another thing I want us to realize. Every single platform allows you to schedule content, right? Every single platform allows you to schedule content. You can schedule content on Facebook and Instagram through the Meta Business Suite. You can schedule TikTok videos on TikTok. You can schedule your YouTube videos on YouTube. So, batch and schedule means, Valerie, let's just say we're going to use an example. Let's just say you want to post 4 videos a week on Instagram, 4 reels, four reels on Instagram. So, you're going to pick one day and you're going to sit and you're going to record all 4 reels. Meta is Facebook. You know, Facebook changed the name to Meta. You're going to sit in one day and you're going to decide what the 4 reels are going to be. That's the first thing when we talked about mapping out. I know you came a little bit late, but we talked about mapping out your plan. You're going to sit down and you're going to decide, okay, I want to post 4 reels next week. Next week, because we don't want to be on Monday trying to post for that week. So it's Friday right now. Next week, I want 4 reels. So tonight, you decide my 4 reels are 1, 2, 3, 4. Saturday, tomorrow, you do your hair, you do your makeup, you change a shirt once or twice, whatever. You record all 4 reels. Sunday, happy Mother's Day, we're going to edit those 4 reels and then we're going to schedule them. So on Monday morning, you can wake up, you can schedule all 4 of your reels, or however. I just use those as an example, right? You're going to schedule them. So let's just say 1 reel goes out Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's just our reel schedule, okay? Hey, Mary. So you're going to schedule them on Monday. So you don't have to think about it again because your reels are up. Then you're going to decide, you know what? I want to do a Friday night shopping live. So you decide what you're going to be selling on that Friday. So on Friday, I'm selling these 5 Delta things and these 5 Zeta things. That's what you're doing on your live, right? And you already know what you're selling. Your live's at 8 o'clock. So you tell everybody on social media, I'm going live at 8 o'clock. I'm selling Zeta and Delta stuff. If that's for you, come on to the live. You are scheduled and you are batched. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, put a yes in the comments. That strategy can work for anyone. Batch and schedule. Stop waking up like, what do I got to post today? What do I got to post today? I literally have decided all of my YouTube videos for the rest of May, June, and July, and I'm also going to do August. So I'm going to decide all the topics. Then I'm going to spend 3 to 5 hours outlining every single video. Then I'm going to spend about 5 days, 3 to 4 hours each day, recording all of that content. So I'm going to sit and I usually record like every 3 videos. I change my shirt. But since I'm recording a lot more, I probably will change my shirt every 6 videos. I'll change my shirt. So I'll do 6 videos, change my shirt. Then I'll probably do another 6 videos, change my shirt. I only do 9 a day. So I'll probably have to do 6 in one shirt. I got to figure it out. Maybe 4 and 5. I'll figure it out. Right. So I'm going to batch all my videos. Then they'll just be sitting in my iMovie. And then every week I will edit because I'm posting 3 times a week on YouTube. Every week I'll edit usually around 6 videos so that I'm always a little bit ahead. Then I schedule them before they are due. Bye, Valerie. Thanks for joining. So then I schedule them before they are due. So batch and schedule your content so you don't feel like every day, what am I going to post? What am I going to post? What am I going to post? Does that make sense, my friends? Batch and schedule. I think I have a video on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with KRYS, Build a Business with Chris. I have a video on how to batch content, and I will be doing a live really soon on batching content because it is something that I feel like we don't do enough of. People don't talk about it enough. People don't understand it enough. People are not prepared enough. Batch your content. Stop waking up every day and thinking about what to post. The only thing I want to wake up and talk about organically and randomly is in my stories. But my content, it's calculated. It's calculated. Okay? And if anybody, has questions about what I use for content, I think I've done a video on what I use. Maybe I'll have to do a more in-depth video where I actually show you my Airtable and how I have it set up, because that's where I plan out everything. Okay? Are there any other questions? This live has been great. So again, I will be having a live boot camp. I'm going to share with you all the dates tomorrow. I am going to push it back. So probably the first week of June. In the live boot camp, we're going to be talking about consistency, but most importantly, we're going to be talking about how you can actually show up on live and sell your offers. I've made multiple 6 figures online, and 99% of it has been made on live. Like most of my clients find me, most of my clients book with me because they've watched my live or a live replay. Live is the key. Live is the key. You can make so much money. Hey, girl. You can make so much money on live when you are calculated and you have a strategy. It can't just be showing up and buy my lip gloss, buy my lip gloss. The whole live can't be buy my lip gloss, right? I have not sat here and told y'all to buy my live bootcamp 7 times. I talked about it once or twice. I also shared my pricing when someone asked about it, but it's because I was educating and I was helping her. And she's like, oh, maybe I should work with her. Do you offer mentoring? So I'm going to share with you my strategy for you to sell without feeling salesy, without feeling pushy, without feeling like a used car salesman, because we want to focus on the transformation. What's in it for your customer, for your client? How are they getting more of what they want? And that's what we're going to be talking about in the live bootcamp. So if you want to use social media and you want to go live, go ahead and book your seat. You can get it. It's only $99, and it's going to be happening over 3 days, the first week of June. I will give you the updated dates. I'm going to have them signed, sealed, delivered by tomorrow. Sunday at the absolute latest. But by tomorrow, I want to pick new dates. Okay? I want to thank y'all so much for joining. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go to YouTube. Subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. It's linked in my profile on Instagram and TikTok. Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. If you have questions after this, send me a DM over on TikTok or Instagram at Krista Maximizer. I'm out. I'm going to get back to work. But if y'all have any other questions, you know where to find me. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be live again, same time tomorrow. Bye.